Hello, hello, hello. This is Cynthia Toet, your gypsy medicine woman. She's out here running around and about. Made it down here to this little riverside and decided to do a reading. So, where is it? Where is it? Is the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. What are they doing now? What are they doing? Hanging around? What's going on? That's what we want to know. Lots of separations, lots of things changing, lots of different ways of thinking, lots of different ways of living. And what's happening is new emotions are being laid down with the crafts and the tools and the things that you know how to do really well. You just keep putting them in and laying them down and loving what you're doing. Loving what you're doing. That's the present moment. You're loving, planting your seeds and knowing that they're going to grow, and everything that you've done so far and worked so far is starting to grow, blossom, starting to do something, starting to feel like you know that you're feeling blessed and you earn this. So the next card out is what's crossing. What's crossing? Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. What's crossing? What's crossing the present moment? Okay, what's the cards have to say? As we're out here in the nature, grounding, coming in tune with nature while I read. Now I'm off to the side a little bit because I want the little river in there. It's beautiful. Okay, what's crossing? What's crossing the present moment with loving what you're doing, and knowing that you're feeling good about what you're doing, and whatever that is. Okay, what is it? What is it that nature would like us to share or say? What's crossing this beautiful way? It says, well, you still need to be ready, still have your guard up, still know that there's still things coming that are unexpected, not knowing. But what it's coming for is to bring a balance, to bring world peace, to bring justice, to make something right. So it might be a little difficult or a little challenging to go through what's next, but what's next is to lie down the ground, to lie down the foundation, to bring a balance within, to bring the balance to the masculine, to the feminine self. Do that tower moment. So stay grounded. That's why we're out here in the nature. It's grounding ourselves, preparing ourselves for that next moment that the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine need to meet and come together to find that balance, to bring the justice within. There we go. Okay, and next card out is what was the thought process that got everything to here? It's the Sun card. The thought process is it's the better world. We're in the middle of rebirth. We're going to start our life from a new beginning way, a new beginning feel. Like we're so happy and we're so joyful, and life is just abundantly awesome and amazing and just one of a kind. You're feeling like, yeah, new beginnings, the sun shining, awesome, amazing feels. Okay, so that's what we're chasing, that's what we're after, the sun. That's a good card to be going after. So next card is what is the past that has led up to this moment? What is the past within this reading that led up to this moment? So too many cards falling down. Don't misflip it, flipping those cards around, flipping around until she finds that better card. Okay, what led up to this is it came from, this is an emperor coming forward and saying, we're going to do this, we're going to share our stories to the world. Our stories are meant for the children to hear, because the children get to hear this better story so they can live a better way in their life. And yeah, that's what's underneath this. This is the past that why this is happening is these stories need to be told, and they need to be told to our younger generation. And it's a path, it's a map for our children. Okay, the immediate past, the immediate past. What is the immediate past? So far, this reading's pretty beautiful. It's going to be a little hiccup, but you just put your guard on that you've learned to protect yourself, to protect your soul, to protect your emotional self, to protect any kind of outburst, and know that it is here to bring a balance, to bring justice to the inner self, to bring the calmness within. Okay? And we're after the best possible outcome, and that's the sun shining, and we have stories to share. But what just passed us, just recently? Which card wants to flip out and tell us that story? So beautiful out here. Just relax and play. And so how quiet it is. So serene. Yes. Finding my own beautiful way. Okay, what is the immediate past? There we go. Is the immediate past is there was some teaching that's been done, and that teaching has been done, and the teaching's teaching other people out in the audience. Like, or maybe it's about someone being on stage, or you're getting ready to go on stage, or maybe there's talk about one being on stage or presenting themselves, or one standing up and knowing that they are ready to stand up and shine and be them, no matter who's standing around, no matter what kind of outfit they're in. So we want to know the immediate future has to do, 4 cards flip up. Well, I'm going to show you the 2 of bowls showed up with the Ace of Arrows. I'm going to throw them back in. It says right here, this is changes happening, washing out your talents, and to make sure you're receiving the love, and you're aiming for the heart, and it's about the wholeness and the completeness of self. So, but it's too many cards, and if they fall out again, then we'll just take it. The card just fell down after that, and that card meant doubt, and it fell out again. So I'm going to pull out those cards back, because that was the right story. They're trying to show me not to mess around with the message. Okay, so let's see where that message is at. Okay, we got this one. All right, there they are. All right. All right, so I'm putting doubt back in, because I pulled out what the immediate future has to do with the internal love of the masculine self and the feminine self. Totally, deeply and completely in love with yourself, because you've been aiming for the heart. You've been aiming for the heart, knowing that you're going to succeed. You've been taking in the love, receiving what's been given, and you've been polishing up the gifts that you have as things are in the middle of being balanced, or things are in the middle of change. So, yeah. So, now, the next card is, what is the reading, the overall reading about? What's the overall reading about for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine? What's the message that this reading is about? The overall message, is dancing your beat, dancing your rhythm, dancing your way, not anybody else's way, but your way, the way that makes you feel fine-tuned, makes you feel like you can dance on air, makes you feel like you know every next step, you know the next step. It's so easy, breezy, simple. So the overall reading here, the nose itching, I did look that up, has to do when intuitive insights coming in. So the reading has to do about is learning how to become grounded, so you're able to walk and dance your life in your own pace, your own rhythm, and feel balanced and feel grounded and feel like it's so light. It's not heavy. It's light, so it's easy to do. So, okay, and the next card has to do the home environment, the temple. Our temple is our body, so the next card has to do about the temple, the inner self. I don't know what that's about. I don't have any idea. But I bet you this next card is going to tell us. Well, it's about being unconditionally loving in yourself to the highest order, to the divine order. So everything is out of this purest love, this knowingness that this is the best spot. This is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Embracing that love so deeply, so completely, so in love with yourself, internally, inside out. The divine masculine, the divine feminine, you've stepped into your power, you've stepped into your spot, so you can run this life with a better story coming through. So that's a good spot for the home environment to be, the temple of a self. What's the fear? The fear. What's the fear? The fear is the blissful love won't be found. Of course, that's what we're looking for, is the bliss in love by finding it within ourselves. The outcome of this reading is keep aiming for that heart. You cannot miss the heart. You know the purity of it. You know how to take that bow and arrow and aim right at that heart and hit it right on target. And when that arrow hits that heart, it's full of so many love bubbles, so much purity of unconditional love. Is like, what? It's like almost the reality of life that you've seen it before changes, because now you're full of unconditional love, and so all opinion, all judgment, all ego is now gone, which with that gone has us operating from a different level, a different spot, a different place, a different way. So any other cards would they like to come out and tell us any more about the story, any piece? So it says this is a message. This is the star card. This is a message from our grandparents, our grandfathers, generations back, to keep loving thyself. Keep loving thyself as much as you would love for someone to love yourself. So that's all you have to offer back to the world, is that unconditional loving self. And when that's all you have to offer, that's all you have to attract back. And that's what this planet needs. That's what this earth needs, is that unconditional love vibrating throughout this universe. So things are well taken care of and not being damaged. They are being blessed. They're being taken care of. They're being healed. They are growing to be something even better. Okay, this is Cynthia Toet. Miss Flip It, your gypsy medicine woman, and she loves telling you the story, flipping the story around to better. Now, if you would like a personal reading, I have links down below. If you'd like to leave a donation, that really helps for any growth of the business. And please, please, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It helps the business grow, or the YouTube channel grow. Not so much the business, just the YouTube channel, for other people to be able to enjoy the story and share the story and get another aha way of looking at life. So let's see if there's anything else I want to tell you besides this is Cynthia Toet, Miss Flip It, flipping yourself around to better. Till next time, have a wonderful, wonderful day.